Bonjour les amis. Aujourd'hui, je vous invite à Zürich pour visiter un zoo. Environ 1,5 million de touristes viennent ici chaque année. Maintenant, c'est notre tour à nous de découvrir ce magnifique endroit. Ici, vous pouvez voir des animaux d'Afrique, d'Asie, d'Amérique du Sud, d'Australie et de Madagascar. Les programmes de gestion et de conservation du zoo de Zürich servent d'exemple pour de nombreux autres parcs. En ce début du XXIe siècle, le zoo de Zürich se concentre sur The World Zoo Conservation Strategy, stratégie mondiale de conservation dans les zoos. Il favorise également les programmes d'éducation du public.
Hello, Mr. Marty.
Hi.
I am very happy to be here. I do love the zoo in general, and it's my first time here in Zurich. So thank you in advance for your time. Can you just explain in few words the history of the zoo?
So we were not actually the first zoo in Switzerland. Like for example, Basel is older, but we were founded in 1929 because of the citizens of the Zurich who wanted to have their own zoo, and so we developed like in the beginning all like zoos at this time. They were more or less exhibitions where you just show animals, and then it transformed over the years, and in the last like 20-30 years we developed more and more into like a conservation center. So it's way more important that we show not only animals, we show parts of their habitat. So we see the animals are part of it, and then what is also really important is also like our conservation project, so that we actually help like at the place where the animals come from to conserve them, to help them, you know. So it's a very important thing for us, and also like to teach people about the problems which they face in their natural environment, how people can help, you know, and what they can do, and so
how to protect and take care of them.
Totally. Yeah, so this is very important for us, and also our newer exhibits, they always have a partner project which is located at the place where we want to represent animals, and our animals are more or less like ambassadors for their wild counterparts.
It sounds fantastic. So let's start our excursion.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's go. How big is it? How square meters?
So with the new exhibition at the Lewa, which will go soon, it's 27 hectares.
Okay, yeah.
So it's
pretty
yeah, that's pretty big. And this is the huge advantage we have here at the Zoo Zürich, that we still had some land.
Okay.
You know, compared to, for example, Basel, which is in the city center, it's very hard. There's no space around, so they can never get bigger. And for us, because we were a bit like outside the city center, we still had some land where we started to build, like for example, the
It's a very nice place because it's near Zurich, but at the same time it's very quiet actually.
It's outside still.
Sure.
Yeah, that's totally true. It's like, I mean, just behind is a forest.
Yeah.
So even for people who go for a run or for a walk, it's really nice around here anyway. We have donors who spend money for the zoo and our conservation projects.
The sponsors.
Yeah. So people who just like spending money, and this is very good in a way because that allows us then to reinvest in our enclosures, exhibits, which are some of the best in the world. And that, on the other hand, then goes back to like getting a good reputation.
Of course.
So in that way, it's like a
good
positive
investment.
feedback. Yeah. So it's
Sure.
really nice that we have that and that we're able to do that.
So you did a lot of renovation this time, isn't it?
So we do that more or less all the time. You say normally in the zoo, it's kind of
Okay.
like when you when you go through the zoo and build new enclosures, and when you finish at one, then
And you
you
start
can restart
something-
at the other one.
Something different, something
totally.
new.
Because normally we always want to have the best enclosures for our animals, and so that means that at some point there's so many new information that we actually have to rebuild them, because it's just like, oh, this was top modern 40 years ago, but nowadays it's not that nice anymore, or not according to the newest knowledge we have about how to treat animals, about animal welfare. And so that's why we start then to build new enclosures. It's not that we want to do like small renovations.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to do that, but instead of like always changing a bit, we rather go big in that way and say like we build something which is top of the world for the best enclosure we can give our animals, and that's what we want to show here.
So how many areas do you have in the zoo?
So normally
The big one and
we have it according to like geographic regions. So
Okay.
that works more or less. So for example, down here we have Africa.
okay, yeah.
So we probably can see it at some point when we cross. You see on the road there's like a world map, and it shows where you've been and where you will go. You'll probably see one more up there, because this is all supposed to be Africa.
So we're in the okay.
So this, what you see down there, is Leva, and this is our newest enclosure or newest exhibit.
Okay.
You see also there is huge space here in between still. This also belongs to the zoo. At the moment we just have like our animals here.
Yeah.
But what will happen is here that we will build a new Congo or Central African rainforest.
This place? Okay,
Yes,
so
this
here.
all will be new, and like the main species we'll have here is gorillas. So, because our gorilla enclosure from up there was built in the 80s, so it's like not the most modern one.
Sure.
And so therefore we kind of like need to build a new one, and here it will be a really big one, modern, probably the most modern you will find. The thing is, as soon as you finished one enclosure, it's kind of already old, because there's already something new somewhere else, you know.
Can I touch him?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, and we also have then like some animals, like for example these, or we have the Solina, which is especially like for younger kids, where we have the kids have the opportunity to get actually in direct contact with the animals. So this also, they live in like Ethiopia, like in the high mountains.
I see one just over there.
And there's like you see these ones? They look like
I see it
yeah,
as well, the little one.
Yeah, Horax is their name in English.
So you are the specialist of monkeys.
Yes, that's true. Even though I didn't work with geladas, not with this species, but
It's quite aggressive.
nah, it's normal. So they live in
look at that.
very interesting structures. They have multiple groups together, and there's one big male in each group.
I see.
and he defends his females. But still they live in big groups together, so there's always some conflicts between these groups, so you can hear them scream or whatever, but it's totally normal. You see how, yeah, now it's unseen. He was threatening another one because he shows like, he does like his eyebrows, he puts them up, so that means look at me. And then he shows something else often, like showing his teeth, for example. And then the other one knows, oh, I have to be careful. Because they try to avoid conflict.
You can just interpret the behavior.
Yeah. I know, whatever they do, I know what it means. Because this is kind of like, it's very similar between different monkey species. $45 years or something.
Really?
Yeah.
45 years?
Yeah. Okay. And then Chandra is her daughter behind.
Yeah. So how do you feed them? Which kind of food? The fruits?
No.
No?
In early days you did that, but that's it's too many calories, so they become fat. So mainly what they eat is hay, so dry grass, because that's like low, like high fiber, but doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it, because they eat a lot. And then you see, like for example, there they have like some leaves at the moment. They get other things as well. And you see these holes here in the floor and in the wall. These are all free feeding stations.
Okay,
so in
you
nature,
put something inside?
Yeah. And then, but it's not all there. It's like there is a computer program which then also is connected to all of them. Like there are 40 different stations, and at random at some point they will get food. So because in nature, elephants, they eat for 16 to 18 hours. At the elephant, you put all the food in front of the elephant eats. But now they have to walk.
Yeah.
So they actually go and check out. So she's checking out, is there something? Okay, there is now something. She has one in her trunk. Now she has one. Now she goes to the next one because she has to walk all the time. And that's what we want as well. We want them, you know, of course in nature they have bigger area, but they need that to find enough food. And here they find the food in a smaller area.
It's a baobab?
Yes.
Wow.
There are multiple ones, you see them.
The real one?
They're not real. They can't survive our winter.
It's not the real one.
So this is like the first impression.
But it's very nice. I thought it was the real one.
Yeah, you see then there's a bigger one even though which is
excellent.
So that one looks like, you know, like a rock formation.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is built on that. If you leave on one, you walk on one side of it, you always have kind of like the rock on one side and the animals on the other side. So this is Tanda and Ushindi. Tanda is the mother, the left. And Ushindi, she was born like last year. But she is already like more than 700 kilos now. And we just got a new bull, a new male. And he was introduced to them like last week for the first time. And she's still defending her calf. So she sometimes gets in trouble with him. He's larger than she is, so he's physically more dominant, but she can be aggressive by defending the calf.
Okay.
So that could be that they're at the moment separated, that they are inside and the other ones are outside, and then probably switch them. But so far it went pretty well. Sometimes for people it looks a bit rough when they're kind of fighting, but they're rhinos, so they're super strong. What looks really rough for us, for them it doesn't even hurt them. You know?
Yeah. Here we can see the zebra.
Yeah. And this
Very
is also,
nice.
There are 3 different species of zebras. This is the gravy zebra, which is the one typical for Kenya,
Yeah.
the place which we represent here as well. It's also the most endangered one. There are only around 2,500 to 3,000 left in the wild.
Huge place, absolutely huge, yeah.
This is 5.6 hectares, is only Leva. So this
Just
is a big
incredible.
part now of the zoo. But it's also like the modern zoo, we want to give them a lot of space.
It's the biggest zoo in Switzerland.
Yeah, by far.
Okay. What is that? A kind of car or what is
Yeah,
it?
it's a bus.
Yeah.
Also from Africa, where they have like this transport.
Abandoned.
Yes, because we also have then a bus station here, which actually our train starts.
Oh yeah.
So it's also really interesting. We don't have lions, but we have hyenas. So sometimes, as I told you, like with the antelopes, that
Yeah.
we have too many males. With antelopes, sometimes we actually feed them to our animals.
Okay.
But we kill them, like normal, proper butcher according to
Okay,
all
and then
laws.
you just
And, yeah, exactly. So yesterday they got 2 sheeps. So just hold it
Yeah.
tight, and then you can go in between here.
Okay. So
Yeah,
like
just
this?
go, and then you will see as soon as they start
Okay.
to eat.
Good. Фантастик. Посмотрите, какая красота. Я кормлю жирафа. Наверное, я устроюсь на работу в зоопарк.
So now we're going into the rainforest.
Wow, it's a tropical forest. So.
And here's the difference to the other ones. We're actually part of it.
Yeah.
So now we are in the middle of the forest. No animals here they're all free. Nose again. No,
No, it's not an animal.
no,
Like
it's
that.
not. It's the air.
It's air.
distributor.
Oh,
It's always fun when you do a tour. It's like, oh yeah, there must be a huge animal.
look at tiger, the real one. Come here.
Then it's like, no, it isn't.
Thank you so much. It was absolutely fantastic tour. It was an absolutely nice excursion. So thank you very much. I was very happy.
You're welcome. It was really a lot of fun.
Thank you. Have a nice day and see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Notre promenade d'aujourd'hui touche à sa fin. En seulement 20 minutes, j'ai parcouru plusieurs continents et me suis sentie comme une vraie aventurière. J'espère que ce reportage Tour du Monde vous a plu également. Je vous souhaite une excellente semaine et j'attends avec impatience vos impressions et vos commentaires sur ma chaîne YouTube. Passez un bon dimanche et à bientôt!